That is President Donald Trump, who is addressing the top U.S. military officers at Quantico. And earlier, we had the Defense Secretary or War Secretary, Pete Hegseth, also addressing the top U.S. military officers in Quantico. Let's talk to our correspondent, Susan Teherani. Susan Teherani, you've heard the president's speech. What was the major highlight of his speech in Quantico?
President Trump followed the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, in denouncing wokeness in the military. He talked about physical fitness, how important it is. He also condemned former President Joe Biden's faulty withdrawal from Afghanistan. He also talked a lot about what he plans to do moving forward with the military, announcing that he is allocating $1 trillion to the U.S. military in 2026. That was a big headline that he made. He also embraced the change of name from Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. He talked about the numerous wars and the challenges, talked about Hamas waiting for a response from them, and should they not agree to the plan put forward by himself and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, then things are going to get very ugly, for a lack of a better phrase. He also said that he thought, of course, the war between Russia and Ukraine would be the easiest to solve. He's saying, as we just cut to me, he was once again going back to that war, saying that 7,000 people on each side are dying, and how NATO has somewhat pulled its weight in its defense spending and NATO posturing in Europe. Of course, he also talked about why the change from Department of Defense to Department of War. He said the name change reflects far more than a shift in branding. It's really a historic reaccession of our purpose, our identity, our pride. Together, we're reawakening the warrior spirit. He talked to these generals about how his America First policy will resonate with the new policies and new initiatives that the Department of War will be taking. He said, I will always have your back. I will never turn my back on you. I am with you. I support you. And as president, I have your back 100%. He said,
Susan,
you will never see me waver a bit.
Susan,
What was very interesting, I thought, Eric, just to wrap, yes?
Yeah, just make it quickly because we out of time at this hour.
I just want to say that he talked a lot about deploying military inside the United States as well, so we might be seeing more of that.
All right, Susan Teherani, thank you for talking to us at this hour. This is President Donald Trump addressing the top U.S. military officials in Quantico, and before that, there was the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, presenting his speech to the same top military officials. You are watching WION World is One.